The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That! Black 20!
Mike 54! You!
Help out!
You! 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
Hey, Foxtrot!
Get in the weight room!
Right there.
Black 20!
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All that!
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Whirl!
Check that.
Hey, zoom!
Mike 5.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Washington's got it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
50! Hey, Delta!
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Night, sweetheart!
Black and third!
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Let's go!
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
That! Black 80!
Sam, check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got him! Check, crunch!
Snickers!
Shift.
Recon 132 fighter! Wide exit!
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
What you got, huh?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Easy.
Mike 54. Mike
Bravo!
54. Hey,
Black and third!
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
Is that all you got?
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You better bring it.
Hey, wahoo!
Right there. 54 Mike. Blue Dan.
Hey, watch Sam.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Right here.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first. Quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The hot. 180. Through.
98's the mic.
In your face.
The hot.
Cousins on first down. It's caught by Treadwell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Kill. Turn up.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. 6-0 our score after 1.
The hot. 180.
98's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
On third down, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
That was a great pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jack 16.
Shim.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Baby.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And down he'll go at the 25.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, Haywood.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Snickers.
So the
56.
sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run. Alert, alert.
Shift.
Black, what's that?
Roethlisberger will throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Black 20.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Who that?
Mike's 5-4.
Black is good.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
To Hunt. 180.
98 to Mike. Target.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Here comes the boom.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
I don't think you got it, son. You go tight.
They try again with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too, because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Get ready.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Right there.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger.
I got you.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's Roethlisberger, and it's brought in by Washington. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Here we go.
Roethlisberger now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
All right, now. Blue 30.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Rip left.
Corner.
Right there.
To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Here we go, D. Here I come
Complete
again.
to Washington. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28.
We play to win. Let's go.
Set. Block 80.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all
22, 44.
day.
Mike's 5-4. Mike.
Black.
Ben to throw again.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
198.
Zebra.
I got him.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Check.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Watch for flood. Watch the flood.
Gun.
Here's Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end, and that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Touchdown.
Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Ready? Blue 30.
Mike's 42.
Hey, watch the lane. Double bump.
42's Mike.
Blue 35.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 31, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
The hug. 180.
98's the Mike. All day, punk.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And Diggs has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The hug. 180.
98's the Mike. I'm coming.
Hey, no, easy.
I'm coming.
The hug.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. To throw, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Defense, let's get out the field, defense. Wide, get wide.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Watch Sam. Check Mike. Lopo. Mike 54.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Like 5.
42's the mic.
Good. These 2. Watch the twist. Squirrel. Hey, Echo.
Mike 42.
On 2nd and 2, Roethlisberger.
Heavy on the edges.
And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They start the drive with Cook. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Slam.
Now a run with Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
98's the mic.
Hey, watch the slant.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Block 80!
Check pass. Check pass.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Monday. Kill. Wide check.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm about to take you to school.
50. Hey. High 7.
56.
Snickers. You got to spin.
Check 56.
Block it.
Now Roethlisberger. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Check 52. Alert. Bang. Pilot, 64, weak.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check. Easy. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6-6, bullet high.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Here we go.
Alert.
Here we go.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Buzz.
Guys, fight 51. Mike 51.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The passing game in rhythm. The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New Orleans Saints.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Come on, set. 10-2 saw.
It's the mic.
Rip right, rip right.
Now.
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a second and long.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Yo, go.
Check the call, check the call.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Hit it.
And let's get that ball.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That second down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB,
Ready.
they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Hey, easy.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his. He's able to wipe things.
And the Steelers with a NC State man. It's Jalen 5.
I call that play gain on that play.
No spacing.
36, a gain of about 4.
Brandon, all things
Day offense. It's going to be a long day.
Easy.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at 1st and 10.
66.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Sponge. No. Mike,
Now they'll finish before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Set. Blue 30.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They can't hang with us. Check.
Alert. Show that bench release and go. Hey, exit. Hey. Block it.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch that.
Now Roethlisberger.
I got one.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is...
If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10. Breeze. Down.
Ready.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got this.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
98's the mic.
Come on, D. 25, check 25, check 25.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Dancing to his left. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Ready. 5'9".
98. 98's the mic. 1, 2, 3.
Breeze now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bud Dupree. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
95-56.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 15-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Shift.
On first down, it's Samuels. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Alert.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. Throwing on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ready? Black 80.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
Single receiver.
Kill.
Greystone, travel.
Hey, turn it up. Slam. Rush in. Kill.
Black and good.
They'll run on first down. Samuels, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Check.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Check 50.
Alert.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the run.
Alert, flare.
Takes 2 of them.
Flare. Check 37.
36.
Watch West.
On second down, Samuels, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I'm trying to collect. 55's
Here we go.
Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Here's Breeze to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. The open man is Smith. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready.
Breeze now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
21.
198.
Hey, easy.
98's the mic. Let's go. 198.
Again, it's Breeze.
Stop your whining.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
All right, now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Johnny Holden, 64.